So, have you guys ever try to decide between two things you really want? Well, not really, but never mind. Okay, two things that are just like indecisive about. So today I'm gonna be talking about Xbox 360s and PS3s. And so I feel that the Xbox 360 is more powerful than the PS3, even though PS3 usually says that it's more powerful because of some features it has in it. But today we'll be talking about like the hardware inside of them, the software, and the online capabilities and stuff. So first, my main point. Wait, I forgot this slide. That's what I'm doing. So hardware, software, online. All right. So you don't see that yet. Okay. So, we'll be talking about the hardware. So, more specifically, we're going to be talking about the cell processor in a PS3, and the tri-core processor in an Xbox 360, and then we'll be talking about the Blu-ray and if it's really necessary. So, the Sony says that they have a cell processor in their PS3s, which is supposed to make it more superior than the Xbox 360 that has a tri-core processor, but this is wrong. Because of the cell processor, it slows down like all the other stuff like that it has to do with, and it's slower than like the graphics on it. Like on PS3, it's slower like the fill rate. It's called. The fill rate is slower on the PS3 than on the Xbox 360. And that means that it has to run on lower resolution, and it has to use simpler shading. And for the Xbox 360, it's like much faster. So like on the next slide right here. So the CPU general purpose performance, it's obviously much bigger than the PS3. The shader operation is bigger, but just by like six whatever. And then total memory system bandwidth is obviously way more superior than the PS3. So onto Blu-ray. So everybody makes a big deal about Sony having Blu-ray, but it's not really that good because obviously, yeah, Blu-ray has more memory on it. Like you can store more stuff on it, but it's not really worth it. According to Xbox 360 Better Than PS3 by Daniel Array on August 9th, 2009. Blu-ray has painful load times. While it has more space on the disc, it loads slower than a regular DL DVD format. So because of this, that's why the PS3s, they have to install the game into the hard drive, and they'll be able to play it. But it works better with movies, obviously, because it's for movies. But there's not really a point to Blu-ray anymore, because it's more about digital downloads nowadays. That's the way of the future. And digital downloads, like Xbox is trying to do games on demand, where you can just buy the games online. And so about the movies, like the Blu-ray, like Xbox can already play 1080p like high definition movies too, so there's not really any point to it. Alright, so on to my next point. We'll be talking about the software. So we'll be talking about like the exclusives that are on both systems, and the dashboard, like the whole interface of when you start it up. So the exclusives. So yeah, exclusives are a big part of like a console. Like it's what draws you to like buy a console. Like what makes it unique. So Xbox has 241 exclusive games, like throughout the years, and Sony has only had 216 exclusive games. So that's like 50 difference, like 50 games. But yeah, Sony has lost like exclusive titles such as Metal Gear Solid. And I think in 2015, a game's coming out called Kingdom Hearts, which has always been on PlayStation, game. I guess it's on Nintendo too, but they lost the exclusives to that. and they in the past they've lost exclusives to Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Tekken, LA Noire, Grand Theft Auto 4, Assassin's Creed, Left 4 Dead, and Splinter Cell. And yeah, so now that Xbox is trying to hold all their exclusives, so they have Halo, they have Gears of War, they have and Dance Central. I don't know if you guys play that, but Dance Central. So now moving on to the dashboard.
The game's dope.
The dashboard, according to a post on Game Informer from a user states, I have to agree with this. Oh wait, first I have to say that Xbox 360, the dashboard is like way more organized than the PS3. So yeah, according to the post on GameInformer.com from a user, states I have to agree with this. Right down to referring the Xbox 360 to the PS3. My biggest gripes with the PS3 are its dreadful user interference with that cumbersome cross-beam design and its general crappy user profile management. So yeah, it's just more organized. There's different tabs, like you can use a Bing search thing. There's home, like where you play a game and stuff. There's a social where all your friends are. There's the settings one. There's an apps tab. There's a whole bunch of different tabs on it. And yeah, you can also like but yeah, it's just more organized than the PS3 overall. So on to the third topic is okay, so online. So just kidding. Okay, so Xbox Live versus PlayStation Network, yeah, PSN. So if I say PSN, that's what it stands for. So yeah, so Xbox Live is like, yeah, it's like $60 a month, but $60 a month, but PS3 is like, or PSN, it's free, but like you get what you pay for. So for PSN, there's been hacks. There was a month-long hack for PSN one time that affected all the users, and it created a security, I forget the word, but yeah, security risk, there you go. And then, so according to 6 Reasons to Buy an Xbox 360 Instead of the PlayStation by Eric Kane, on December 6th of 2012, Xbox Live remains a more secure platform than the PSN, subject to far fewer hacks and other problems. And according to a comparison chart on differin.com, the Sony PlayStation Network has been hacked on more than one occasion, and more recently in 2011. So this proves that Sony's network isn't very secure as the Xbox is. So on to the next topic, of like the membership, like what you benefit. According to the Xbox.com website, you can enjoy exclusive member benefits like getting maps early, getting downloadable content early, movies, demos, and access to games. And according to a different page on Xbox.com, you can enjoy premier entertainment apps like Netflix, ESPN, and explore the web on your TV with Internet Explorer. And also you can go on YouTube, HBO Go, Skype, Last.fm, iHeartRadio, and also watch TV straight from your Xbox. So to wrap this up, Xbox 360 is way better than PS3, just because performance-wise and other stuff. And hopefully when you obviously we're not going to purchase one of these now because Xbox One and PS4 is out, or going to be out. So yeah, maybe you can, if you guys do decide to try to buy something, maybe this will help to persuade you to go Xbox 360.
Yeah.
That's it.